Recently, the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights recommended that states stop funding madrasas, the school that traditionally blend religious and formal education, often associated with Islam and Muslim culture.
हम मदरसा बोर्ड्स बंद कराना चाहते हैं.
But why is this happening and what does it mean for the future of madrasas in India? Let's break it down and find out. First of all, let's understand what are madrasas. Historically, madrasas have been crucial educational centers with Muslim community or within the Muslim community. They offer not only religious studies but in many cases also cover formal subjects like mathematics, science and languages. In India, madrasas are either self-funded by the community or receive government support through state madrasa boards which regulate their curriculum. The 2018 and 2019 Ministry of Minority Affairs report states that India has over 24,000 registered madrasas, of which 17,000 receive state funding or central funding under various schemes, and this is to ensure that they provide quality education in madrasas. However, there are over 4,800 unrecognized madrasas that operate without government oversight or funding, relying solely on private donations and local community support. But here's the catch. Did you know only about 4% of Muslim students attend madrasas? So why this big push to defund and dismantle these institutions? According to the Sachar Committee report of 2006, only 3 to 4% of Muslim students attend madrasas exclusively. Though this may seem like a small percentage, it translates to roughly 5 million children, a substantial portion of India's young Muslim population. The 2021-2022 UDICE data, or the Unified District Information System of Education data, estimated that 7% of Muslim children in India are outside the formal education system, with mainly relying on madrasas as their primary educational avenue. Priyank Kanango's justification is that these exemptions from RTE inadvertently isolate madrasa students from mainstream education, contributing to a lack of formal training and educational resources. The goal, according to the NCPCR, is to ensure equal educational opportunities for all children, especially in subjects and resources they might miss out in the madrasa-only education system. The NCPCR's report, titled Guardians of Faith or Oppressors of Rights, lay out 11 chapters on why these madrasas supposedly violates children's educational rights. It claims that the madrasa system has led to educational segregation and restricted career opportunities for children who are exposed to a full academic curriculum. Are madrasas really limiting children's opportunities, or is it just a misinterpretation of the system for vested interest is a question. Let's clarify something very important here. Not all madrasas are cut off from modern education. In many states, madrasas offer a curriculum on par with state education boards, covering formal subjects alongside religious teachings. Some madrasas even participate in vocational training and provide a pathway to higher education through bridge programs. So why are they perceived as lacking? Since this Sachar Committee report, which came out in 2006, which highlighted educational gaps among Muslims, India has rolled out schemes like Scheme to Provide Quality Education in Madrasas, SPQUEM it's called, to enhance the quality of madrasa education. This includes funding for subjects like maths, science, social studies, and aimed at integrating madrasa students into the wider educational framework. Many recognized madrasa graduates even pursue higher education in renowned universities across the country, which begs this question: if some madrasas are already modernizing, is an outright ban the best solution, or does this suggest a need for targeted reform? Predictably, this recommendation has stirred controversy. Leaders from various political parties have spoken. Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav stated that this move was an attempt to divide the nation along the religious lines, accusing the government of targeting minorities. Congress leader Ajay Rai has argued that this recommendation is impractical and needs rethinking. He suggested that while madrasas with significant issues could be closed, a blanket of defunding would be unfair to this entire system. Moreover, some community members feel that this recommendation paints madrasas broad brush, implying that they are inadequate or even radicalizing spaces, a notion many argue lacks basis. It is important to note that madrasas are not monolithic. They range widely in structure, curriculum, and funding models as well. So is this recommendation really about education, or does it reflect a larger ideological shift? In states like West Bengal and Bihar, for instance, madrasas attract students from both Muslim and non-Muslim communities due to the provision of free meals, accommodation, zero tuition fees, so on and so forth. For many families, this form of education provides the only affordable pathway to literacy and skill development for their children. India's constitution protects the rights of religious and cultural minorities to establish and run their own educational institutions. Article 30 of the Indian Constitution specifically allows religious minorities to set up institutions that serve both as cultural preservation and educational schools. In case of madrasas, many argue that the right is crucial for maintaining the cultural heritage and religious education for Muslim communities. On the top of that, madrasas play a unique role in providing free education and meals to children for underprivileged families, both Muslims and non-Muslims alike. For these families, madrasas are often an affordable option, especially in remote areas where public schools are scarce and under-resourced. But what about the students? If madrasas are defunded, where will these children go, and what role should the government play in supporting the religious minorities? This is a question that NCPCR is yet to answer, or I don't think if they have found an answer to this as well. Ultimately, this is more than just an educational debate, my dear friends. It's a debate about India's identity, its culture, its values, its commitment to inclusive development. Should madrasas be reformed or defunded? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, education isn't just about classrooms. It's about creating a society where every child has the opportunity to succeed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more in-depth discussions on India's most pressing issues on Newshamster. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning.